Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, the American African. Today is day 24 of a 30-day water fast. 24 days in, man. A week to go. Hmm. You know, I've been trying to remember like old fast, right? Like how did I used to feel when I get to this point and all this sort of stuff. And I really don't remember. I'm drawing blanks. But I know I feel energized. Whereas just like a day or two ago, I wasn't really feeling anxious. I'm kind of feeling anxious. Like I'm excited to be done in a week. You know, with God's grace and mercy. You know what I'm saying? Can't count your chickens before they hatch. Anything can happen between now and then. Um, but health wise, I've still been feeling like really full and like there's something here. Like something here or here, I don't know, that I just want to release. And I keep trying to burp, but it's not really helping. But I think it's just that I have so much water in me. Like I'm filled to the brim. You feel me? I've been feeling some soreness in my legs. I can't really describe the soreness. Um, but it's definitely muscle. It's definitely muscle. I can't remember the last time I stretched or did anything. And I know it might sound weird, like, bro, just go and stretch. I got the space. I got the setup for it. I could do it, right? But I'm so careful with this fast that I want to complete it successfully. I don't want any mishaps. I don't want it to be a story. Oh, I want to try and stretch and this happened, so now I had to break my fast. So I just want. It's very important that I complete this 30. It's very important. Once I complete the 30, then I'll see where I'll evaluate myself again. You feel me? And see how I feel mentally, and decide what I want to do in terms of exercising and all of that. But for now, I'm okay. You know, I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow. I'll be working on Saturday. Saturday will be a test, depending on how it all go. And then, by grace of God, it's just smooth sailing through the weekend. And once I'm done with the weekend, then I'm pretty much in the last couple of days. So I'm happy about that, yo. Like I've really done a week, 3.5 weeks. Like it's like I know I did it, but sitting back and thinking about it's like, wow, I really just completed 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. The longest I fasted this year was 7 days. So this is my longest fast this year. My first of 6 water fasts this year, by the way. The first of 6. Yeah. I've been drinking a lot of water. I haven't been taking snake juice lately. It's not that I don't want to take it. It's like with the way I'm feeling, like how there's something in here. I don't want to force anything down other than water because I have to take water, right? But other than water and the apple cider vinegar in the morning, I don't want to force anything down. So I'm gonna make some more snake juice. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't take it. But yeah, energy is good. That's why I'm not really thinking about it. I'm peeing like normal now. Like in the beginning of my fast, I was peeing an insane amount of times. Now it's quite normal. I think I've reduced my water too. Whereas before, I could drink, let's say 32 times 6 ounces of water. What's the math? 96? Let's say like 196. Before I was drinking 196 ounces. That's probably off. Now I'm drinking, let's say 128 ounces. But it's okay. I feel good still. There was something I was going to talk about, but I can't really think of it now. It's something about pain. Pain. Well, I'll say this. It's very easy to forget that on day 7 through day 10 of this water fast, I was struggling. But there was no sign of quitting in me. I wasn't even thinking of a possibility that I might quit. But it's always an option, of course, because my health always comes first, right? But it wasn't a health crisis I was in or anything like that. It was just like I was low on energy, and I knew that there was no way I was gonna get energy, so I had to just rest it out. I had to just rest it out, and it took 3 days to recover. But luckily for me, I know about the 3-day rule on low energy. I read a lot about hypoglycemia. End of last year, beginning of this year, I read a lot about it because I want to really understand how your body functions when it has low blood sugar. And one of the most important takeaways was that even if you give yourself the blood sugar you need, it can take up to or around 3 days to recover from low blood sugar issues. So it was really good to know that. So I knew that 3 days was my mark, right? That if I didn't recover after 3 days, I would have to break. But I pushed through that. That was believe it or not, that was 2 weeks ago. We're on day 24 now. I haven't had any issues. I've only had my heart beating fast one time this whole water fast, and that was when I went up the steps yesterday. And I walked up the steps. It's not like I ran up them. It didn't matter. I wish I was wearing my Apple Watch. By the way, I am thinking about buying that new Apple Watch because I heard it has a longer battery life. I hate the Apple Watch I have right now. Well, the only problem I have with the Apple Watch I have right now is the space on it. It doesn't have a lot of space. I think it's 32 gigs or something, or 64 gigs. And the battery life, I can't take that watch like hiking. It's dead by the time I get back to my car. I think the most I can get out of the watch is like 3 hours of being out, losing signal, all that sort of shit. Like that's the longest amount of time. No, it's not 3 hours. It's like 6 hours. That's the most amount of time I could like trust the watch. But for a watch that I got for free, that I found in the gym in 2019, 4 years ago, I can't complain. It's free, right? Like, you can't complain. Like, even if I pay for that watch, I'd be happy with it. Even if I paid $150 for that watch, I'd be happy with it. $250, I'd probably be pissed because of battery life. But for free, found it in the gym 3 years ago, brand new, and it's still working. No issues with the watch. It's a beautiful watch, Apple got me. They got me. I got the watch. I got the phone. I got the AirPod Pro. I got the AirPod Max. I got Apple Music. I had Apple TV at one point. They got me. And I invest in Apple. I buy stocks. It's part of my retirement. So I'm an Apple fanboy now. It's funny. Yeah, and I even have a MacBook Pro for work. I've been thinking about getting a MacBook, or I forgot what the iMac. I've been thinking about getting an iMac for home. I've been thinking about it. Like, I'm kind of done with PC. The only thing I like about PC, right? To me, the only advantage of PC is gaming. That I'm kind of over Windows. I really like what I can do with Mac OS. But it would be so weird. I've never had my own personal Mac. It'd be so weird. I don't know. But I think it will also help me with editing, using Final Cut. I've always wanted to use Final Cut. I used to use Final Cut back in high school, yo. That's 2005, 2004. I used to use Final Cut because I was in TV production for 3 years. I think that's when Final Cut even released. I remember using it and being like, wow, this joint is dope. It's easy. I enjoyed it compared to using an analog video editing machine. Yeah, it was dope. Are we there yet? Well, yeah, I'm fasting. It's day 24. It's gonna be a shorter video because I just want to try and rest today, the remaining of today, and tomorrow. I just want to rest up, find some shit to do. I might cut back on the Xbox. I don't know. I'm gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I just finished Quantumania. the plot is good, but I don't know if I like the execution of the film. But yeah, I watched Quantumania. Um, I'm still thinking about seeing that Korean film Strangers tonight, like an hour. I'm still thinking about it. I got energy. I took a nap. I got energy. Everything cool. It's just very quiet and boring. Can't complain though. It's quiet in a good way. It's boring in a good way. I've been watching. I just finished the latest season of Hell's Kitchen. I enjoyed it. I've been thinking about watching MasterChef. It's so weird that when I'm fasting, I can watch food shit, and it's not like it doesn't make me hungry. It only makes me say, I want to try making that, or I want to go and get that when I'm free. That's the only thing that happens. But there's no dishes that I'm seeing that I haven't seen before, so nothing is really like. I'm not craving anything. The only thing I will say is that in the past week, I've thought about ramen. You know, Japanese ramen bowl. I've been thinking about it, and I think it's because I'm fasting, and the broth is salty, so I think it's a natural. I guess it's a craving. It's a natural craving to have, and I'm kind of craving salmon. This a small cut, perfectly cooked. I'm kind of craving that, and spinach. But yeah, I'm good though. I'm not hungry. I'm not thinking about food. We'll see how long I can take the fast, but I'm just praying to God to help me get through 30 days. It's your boy, the American African. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for your love, your support. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.